So the first video we did, we worked on eyebrows. This time I'm going to focus on eyelashes. I have several tools that I use for my eyelashes. Some of them you guys are going to think are totally weird, but it works for my regimen. So find what works for you. My eyelashes are naturally straight. I mean like stick straight. Right now they have a little bit of curl to them because I just washed off my face from what I had a little bit ago. But normally I start off with an eyelash curler. Now, it's very important to find the right kind that has the right kind of resistance so that you get a good curl on your lashes. I tend to like the Maybelline eyelash curlers. And sometimes I find these ones that have the flat handle. And I use several different ones when I do my eyelashes to get the right effect. I use the Maybelline first. And this is really hard for some women because they have a really hard time using an eyelash curler. But if you have naturally already curly eyelashes that just have a beautiful curl, then don't even worry about eyelash curler. You don't need it. But for me, I do. So I use the Maybelline first. And you get up as close as you can to the lash line. Make sure they're all in there good and tight. And sometimes I'll use my fingernail, my finger, to make sure they're all up. And curl as far down at the base as you can without pinching yourself because that really hurts. And you squeeze, give it a good squeeze a few times. And then you let go and you go to the middle of the lashes. Give it a squeeze. And then the tips and give it a squeeze. So you're going to squeeze in 3 different spots. So that's going to give you that nice curve on your lashes. And they'll look great. Then this one is has a little bit more resistance, so it gives me a little bit more of a curve, like it takes it to the extreme and really pushes them out there. So I use this one next. Get as far down at the base as you can, same thing, and give it a good squeeze. I just do that one at the base, and it just takes them to that extra oomph level of curliness. Okay. Now, I have this really cool tool that I bought on Amazon, and I absolutely love it. It's the best thing I think they could have ever invented for putting on makeup. It's this funny little contraption right here, but it's a mascara guide. And it's kind of hard, tricky to work with at first until you learn how to use it. Now, for mascara, my eyelashes are really weird. I have to use a certain type of mascara first for my first coat, or else my lashes will go straight, no matter what other mascara I use. So I use Maybelline Full and Soft. And you take your little guide thingy. I love this thing. Best thing ever. You place it behind your eyelashes, up against the little eyelid. And it is a little awkward at first because you have this weird contraption in your eye. But see, it makes it so you get the mascara on your lashes and not on your eyelid. It's like a guard, shield. I love this thing. And it kind of helps you comb and separate your lashes too so they aren't super clumpy. Get the little extra ones on the end there because those are kind of hard to get with this guide thing on there. Okay. So that's my first coat. I use this one. I use several different mascaras. I also like this one. It's from Benefit. They're real. The only thing I didn't like about this mascara was on the tip of the wand. It had this funky round bulb thing, and I cut it off because it just got in my way, and I just really didn't like it. But I really like this mascara. It's a lengthening mascara. It goes on kind of thick, so when you put it on, I use my little guide thingy. And then if it looks like it's getting clumpy, or you feel like they're sticking together too much, or you're not getting like the full lash effect, you want like each little individual eyelash, that's when my little brushes come in handy. And you just go through it and you comb through it from the back in a twirling motion. It helps you get rid of clumps or any lashes that are sticking together. Gives you that good separation. And then look at your lashes, see where you think you need a little bit more oomph. And go back in. Give it a little comb through again, just to prevent it from looking too clumpy, because you don't want spider lashes. See? Nice, full, separated lashes. And like I said, this little contraption right here is probably the best thing they ever invented for putting on mascara. I absolutely love it. I also use, like I said, I use several different mascaras depending on what kind of mood I'm in. The Colossal, the yellow one from Maybelline. This is like a flare look, kind of. It's got the curved one. I use that with my little guide as well. I use the Mega Plush. This one makes them nice and thick and full when you're going super dramatic. When you want to really have really thick, dark lashes. And this is the 1x1 Volume Express. It's got kind of the rubbery brush, but it defines each lash really well. I use this kind of on a daily basis with my Full and Soft. I use Full and Soft first, and then I use a coat of this. Use your little guide again. I love my little guide. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get used to using. It's a little awkward. But I promise you it'll be one of your best investments if you make messes with your mascara like I do. Now I know there's a lot of hype lately about the 3D fiber mascaras, which are great. I've used them before. I personally don't like them, but it's just because sometimes the fibers, they'll come off or fall off your eyelashes and they'll end up in your eye, and then you'll have a big old watering eye, and then your makeup's all shot to hell. So I just don't like them because the fibers sometimes just fall off into your eyeball, and it's kind of uncomfortable, and it ruins your makeup. You went to all that trouble to make beautiful eyes, and fibers are just totally effing it up for you. Okay, well, that's what I do for the lashes. And you know, a lot of ladies, their regimen is different. Like, I don't necessarily put my foundation on first, which is kind of weird. Probably should, but I don't. I get my eyelashes out of the way first. Then I do foundation, then eyebrows, then eyeliner, and so on and so forth. I have to get my eyelashes done first, I think, because that's the hardest thing for me to get done. It's the most time consuming, because I do take pride in my eyelashes, I think, more than anything. So it does take a little bit more time. But you should work on your foundation first. So maybe next video we'll work on foundation. Thanks for watching. Bye.